You guys remember in the last episode of Pawn Man, I did a buy trip, and now I'm trying to sell some of the merchandise. I got $3,000 tied up into this stuff, so I want to turn it pretty quick. I already got offers on this Engelhard. Looks like I'm gonna make 70 or 80 bucks on it. But these pocket watches, I think this is probably my ticket winning item from everything that I bought. I got $275 into all of them. Somebody's interested in this gold-filled South Bend watch, and it works. So I'm gonna show them some stuff on Instagram. If I can get 300 or 400 bucks out of this, I'd be very happy. So what you wanna do, if you wanna check these watches, unscrew the back. You can see all the little mechanisms of it, and I think watches, like, I just love the way watches look when they are working. It is such a cool thing. So I'm going through these silver dollars, packing them up, looking up the value. I'm using Numismatic Guarantee Corporation's website to assess their value. But it looks like I'm gonna do really well in these because I paid like 16 bucks a coin and they're going for 30 to 50 each. My cash counter. I need it. Doing a little research here because my world coins are kind of weak in that area. This is a 1925 2 shilling, 1 florin Australian coin. Looks to be fine / very fine. If this was uncirculated, this would be like $1,500. Unfortunately, it's only about 30, if that. But I paid $30, I think, for all of them, so good deal. Back in it, next day, got my hair snipped and I got a few sales to cover. So this watch I ended up selling, this Omega watch. It's 10 karat gold plated and it's from the 1970s. It's vintage from Senex. I got $300 on this watch. Now the thing is, this is such a rare watch because it's a personalized company watch for Ray Anderson. It's dated 1962 to 1980. 10 karat, gold plated bezel, stainless steel back. I mean, it was really hard to find a price on this. I found similar examples for upwards of $600. These old Omega watches are expensive. So I paid 80 bucks. I think I paid 80 bucks, 80 or 90, somewhere in there. And the guy offered me 100 on TikTok, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put it on eBay for 3. Because I'm trying to get like lots of stuff on my eBay. There's a philosophy with running eBay, and that philosophy is 1,000 items is the magic number. Once you have 1,000 items for sale, you have enough items where you are selling something every day, you have built-in profits coming in every day, you just gotta feed the beast and keep it going. So when you have cool items like this, you know, I might be asking way too much money for it on eBay, but 1, I'm open to offers, and 2, it gets eyes on my store, and eyes equal customers. But 300 bucks, I'm willing to part with it right away. That's about what I would have gotten on eBay. So this is sold. And then I also have the Salvador Dali spoon. This is from 1967. They made 1,000 of these. It's made out of brass. It's got a Salvador Dali, like his initials are like stamped into it. I want to thank Mike Wildy for selling me this. This is such a cool item. I've been buying items for my TikTok followers, obviously. And this spoon was, I mean, Salvador Dali is #1 my favorite artist. So I wanted this spoon for that reason, just to have it. But I knew this would be a big ticket item. I just didn't realize how much demand there would be for it. I made a TikTok about it an hour ago. I've gotten messages, I've gotten phone calls about it. People really want the spoon. I'm gonna price gouge on it because I feel I paid 200. I feel I can make 500 on it. I feel like I could sell it for 500. I mean, I think I can make 3. I'd take 4. I don't want to let it go for less than 4. But this item, again, it's so cool. And it's one of these items where, like, I don't know if I'll ever see something like this again because it's so rare. One of the people who called me owns an art gallery in Indiana, and they told me that this is from a set, like a very, very coveted set. And there's a large fork, like a really big fork, and that's even rare. There's only a few of them known, and apparently it was last seen in Minnesota. So now I've got my eyes peeled for that fork. But anyway, so I got this cool Salvador Dali spoon and I sold this watch. So things are going well from the buy trip. Now I gotta figure out what the hell this is. My first customer ever came in yesterday and he had some Israeli coins and he left me with this, and I initially thought it was pewter because it doesn't feel like silver. I'm trying to look it up. So I found there's a bronze version of this, which does lead me to believe that this might actually be some kind of silver. And there might be a gold one as well, because usually when there's a run of coins that are metals, they'll do oftentimes a bronze and a silver and a gold. I put this on my Sigma. I couldn't get any kind of a reading at it as low as the Sigma goes to 80% and nothing. So like maybe 70%, I don't know. I'm trying to find an example online. And it's actually proving kind of hard. Usually I can find a coin, even if I don't know what the hell it is, just by typing in some details about it on Google. going through images or whatever, I could find the coin usually within about 5 minutes. Oh, I miss going dancing. I'm terrible at dancing, but oh my God. I have spent somewhere in the neighborhood now of 2 hours trying to find what the fuck this thing is. And I have found a bronze example that's exactly like it. And you take all the information from the bronze example and you put it in online. And there is nothing about this. And nobody's got a database of these. And I'm pretty confident this is sterling silver. I don't know, because this could be something that is very rare. I've seen some of these metals are like $1,000, and some of them are like 50. I just don't know what I could even offer this guy on this. But I'm sinking a ridiculous amount of time into looking, and I'm kind of frustrated that, like, I just want to find it now, because I don't think I've ever spent this much time looking for a coin and not had anything. Well, maybe you're incompetent, Evan. No. Now we're a couple days into the week. I'm not sweating as much as I was earlier. I've had some good things happen. I'll show you guys some stuff that I bought just now. So thanks to you guys at home, I'm doing a lot of buying. You guys are sending me a lot of stuff and I've been buying it and turning it. And it's been helping me so much. So somebody sent me almost $2,000 worth of constitutional 90% silver. And I was going through it and they threw in some extra coins and they threw in these. We've covered error coins before, but this is a blank planchet. This is a US penny error. And this is a clip planchet. You can see it's clipped on the edge here. So whenever you see a coin that's got an error like this, it means somebody at the US Mint failed at their job, because the Mint employs people just to catch these kinds of errors. And a coin like this, I mean, a regular uncirculated 1964 Jefferson wouldn't be worth very much, but because it's a clip planchet, it's worth 10 to 15. Probably the same story as this. I've also bought some ancient coins. I don't even know what this is. I just bought it. The guy had it, I think it might be like a widow's mite or something. It's probably from the same time period as this 2nd century BCE. These are like ancient Jewish coins. And I've actually bought some really cool Jewish stuff. I did end up buying that Jewish metal. I couldn't figure out what it was. I determined it's about 90%, maybe 92.5%. It didn't register in my Sigma as being silver, but I found bronze examples of it, but I found no silver examples. So that tells me it's probably a very rare coin. And I looked again for like 2 hours and I couldn't find it. And to not be able to find a coin, it's never happened. There's coin databases, and I know I was looking for the right thing. I could not find it. So I bought each of those for 80 bucks. I threw them up on eBay for 300 each. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price, but I'll let it ride and see where it takes me. So that same gentleman who sold me those also sold me this Israeli 5 coin set here. I paid $175 for this. It's worth about $275 to $300. It came with these certificates too, and obviously everyone loves certificates. So he came back, he was here earlier in the week. He's actually, to date, he's been my only walk-in customer so far. But hey, you know, I just opened up, so business is picking up. So he sold me those, he sold me the Israeli metals, and he also sold me just now, this is a solid 14 karat gold, or at least this part's gold, and this is all gold in here, pocket watch plus this gold filled watch. I paid him $275 for both. I bet I'll make at least $150 on these. And this watch works. It's missing the second hand, but it gave me a little bit of grief just because I almost never see these 14 karat watches, and like, I wasn't sure how much money he was gonna want for it. But if you pop open the back, you can see it says 14 karat in there, and I was like, really? Like, I almost never see these 14 karat gold watches, and luckily I found a database of pocket watches, so I typed it in and validated it. So yeah, these pocket watches, I do really well on them, and like, we're gonna be doing another buy trip. There's gonna be another special Pawn Man episode of the next buy trip that we're gonna do. And we got a ton of pocket watches in that buy trip, and that really is gonna be the best item that I ended up buying. So I'm just glad to be accumulating all these watches. It's so great for my eBay. My eBay business is finally starting to pick up. I'm selling stuff every day. There's kind of when you're setting up an eBay business, you need to have about 1,000 items for sale to have a business that is functioning and doing business every day. 1,000 is just kind of the magic number. And we're not there yet, but I mean, we're moving along and we're doing sales every day. I also have this autograph from Linkin Park. The whole band signed it. And I bought this when I was in high school, and I paid, God, I wanna say I paid like 75 bucks for it or something, but because notable death, this went way up in value. So I got $375 on this from a TikTok follower. And honestly, that's giving it away at a good price. I probably could have got a lot more. I'm pretty sure it's real. If it turns out it's not real, I'm gonna take it back because it would destroy my reputation. Comes with a COA in the back, but like anybody, we'll cover autographs on Pawn Man in a future episode, but just putting it briefly, anybody can make a COA and call it, you know, oh, it's been certified, it's authentic. It's like, well, yeah, you printed it at home on a Microsoft document. But I'm pretty sure this is legit, so this is going out. Business is picking up. I am happy. I also closed a massive silver deal. I'm still waiting to make sure it goes through, but it sounds like it's gonna go through, and it's like a $25,000 deal, so. Yay! What is going on, you guys? We are Between the Pawn. I'm Evan Kale, and I own a gold and silver business. I want to start this episode of Between the Pawn off by thanking my Patreons. You guys, I broke my camera this week. I had a huge bonehead moment. I dropped it, which is like a $500 mistake, and I swore, and I got very angry, and then I got very upset because I've spent a ton of money opening this business, and it's like, I don't need another expense right now. And then I remembered I have Patreons, so thank you, Patreons. You guys are buying me a new camera, which I have right now. I got a Canon G7X. I really, really like it. So thank you guys so much. I kind of needed a new camera anyway, so this is just great. So thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you guys want to become a Patreon, there's a link in the video description. Every dollar counts, and like everything that I'm getting, I'm putting toward this show. So thank you guys so much for that. As far as how business is going, honestly, it's kind of slow. I just got Windows signs up. I didn't have anything on my Windows until yesterday, and that was just killing me. So I haven't had a ton of walk-in traffic. Like, there's gonna be an episode of Pawn Man next week. It'll be the first episode in this new store. And I only did like 2 deals on camera, so. But the phone's ringing more. It's just a matter of getting my name out, building up my reputation, and you know, I'm in a great spot. So like, I don't doubt it's going to be successful. It's just going to take me a minute. I kind of overestimated how successful I'd be off the bat. I just kind of thought, oh, I'll open my doors and people will be lining up out the door to sell me scrap. And it's like, oh, you open a new business, you got to get your name out there. People don't just know about it. So getting my name out has been a little bit difficult, and you know, business is starting to pick up. I now have 2 chairs in here, but I need to get more chairs. I have this really cool table from the 1920s. It's marble, but I'm very particular about the chairs that I pair with it. It didn't come with any chairs. So I've looked at, God, I don't know how many chairs, and it's just like, no, this one's not good enough. This one's not good enough. This one. So I need to get chairs for this table here. I need to get chairs for my table right here where I'm going to be buying stuff from. When customers have been coming in, I've just been kind of dealing with them at the counter here. And maybe I'll keep doing that. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. This weekend, I'm going on another buy trip. I'm going to be filming it, so that will be an upcoming episode of Pawn Man. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure you're sharing my videos, telling everyone about Pawn Man. If you live in Minnesota, come see me. I'm not hard to find. Be sure you're following me on social media, @EvanKale, @PawnMan. Go check out my books. They're on Amazon, and I will see you guys back here for another episode of Pawn Man. Later, guys.